Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, and those who are new, welcome to Create You, a place where I'm here to help you create your best you, inspire you to create your best art, and give you the courage to live and create your best life. And this video is about my inking process, and it's so funny because coming up with different ideas and things that I do with my art, because I have TikTok now and my TikTok has completely blown up. I'm almost at 10,000 followers on TikTok, which is freaking awesome. People ask me, how do I get my lines so clean and crisp? So I'm going to go through that with you guys and kind of go through the sketching process and the inking process of a photo of what's her name? Raphtalia? Yeah, Raphtalia from The Rising of the Shield Hero, which is a anime I need to watch. One of my Patreons, I believe, or my IG followers, requested a picture of her, and she's super cute. I was like, hey, why not? So I went ahead and did a sketch of her for you. So I'm going to go ahead and talk to you about my sketching process. I use my iPad Pro and Apple Pencil 2nd generation. So those are the things that I use usually, but I also have a Wacom Cintiq 22 HD touchscreen, which I do use with my laptop on occasion. I do that every now and again because right now my office area is not as comfortable, so I'm not there as much. So I do use my iPad a lot. And I also use the ERGOJOSH brush pack, which I will put all this in the description box below so you can actually see it and type it in if you like. I love his brush pack. He's an amazing artist. ERGOJOSH, look up his YouTube account. I support him. He's so awesome. But I bought his VIP brush pack, and the pencils that I use is the pencil pen and the pencil eraser brush. Those are the two main brushes that I use for the sketching and inking process. So usually when I do my sketches, I try to figure out where, of course, the positioning of her body is going to be, where the lighting is coming from, and how I want the lines to look. My beginning sketches, as you saw, are very sketchy. They're very loose. I don't do it very stiff wise. I'm a very loose sketcher. And then I create another layer on top of it, which is what you're seeing now, which is where I'm more strategic. And I use, of course, the pencil eraser brush in that pack, which is a great sketching pencil pen I love. But I go ahead and refine the certain lines where I want to see where it's going and how it's going to look before I go ahead and create the actual ink, do the actual ink, because when I start to ink, that is where I'm going to do the different values of not values, but line quality is going to be a bit different, going from thicker to thin lines, and things like that. So I definitely want to make sure I see what I'm doing, because I want it to look clean and crisp. And Procreate has a tool called Streamline under each brush that helps keep your lines straight. So as you remember, when you're inking, you want to be somewhat loose but strategic in your lines and your line quality and your pressure. And Streamline helps keep your lines straight and not shaky. So it's an awesome tool, and that's under each brush. I go ahead and I lower the opacity of both of my sketch layers, and I go ahead and start to ink over it. Usually I do it a little bit lighter than I have here, but I want you to see both of the sketch layers and the ink layer on top so you can get a better idea of exactly what I'm doing. Don't be afraid to erase and to change your line quality and change positioning and change sketches and things like that along this process, because it's not permanent. The good thing about digital is that you can go and change things like I did there, but I always think about how the outfit is going to look, how the clothes are shaped, how they flow around the body. Those things are important, and take your time with inking because inking is so important. I think for me, I think it's the framework of an art piece, but do not get discouraged. I'm still learning how to ink better and better every day. The more and more you do it, the more and more you draw, the more and more you get better. So don't beat yourself up if your line art isn't perfect, because I mean, honestly, what is perfect? Everybody has their own style, and at the end of the day, practice makes progress, and it makes permanent, not perfection, because no one's perfect. But you want to get it to where you love it and where you're happy with it, and that's really all that matters. But when I do my inking, there are times when I completely scrap it and I'll start over, because I just don't like it. Other people may like it. I just may not. And that's okay. We're here to learn and to become better artists, right? So I'm hoping that through this process you do practice your line work as much as you can, but don't beat yourself up if it's not like Ross Tran or ERGOJOSH or Angels. I don't remember how to say his last name, but he's a great artist too here on YouTube. Or Sakimi-chan's work. Don't think about those things. Focus on your own art and developing your own personal style that represents you and makes you feel good about the art that you put out there for the world to see, because they want to see you and they want to see your art. So at the end of the day, that's what's the most important, is you are happy with your artwork. But getting back into the lining, it does take time. It does take lots of practice. Because a lot of it does have to do with the line quality and the pressure of the pencil, whether digitally or traditionally. Oh, you see there, I have the lines there. If you're wondering what those lines are, that's me coming up with the light source, so I know how to shadow is shade, same thing. Highlights and all that great stuff in the right way. So I usually do that visually for my eye to know what I'm doing, because sometimes I don't, and that's okay. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and finish this piece for you guys. And if you want to have more tutorials, I do have tutorials on sketching breast, booty, how to create thighs, how to color hair, how to shade skin types, how to shade skin tones. All those videos are on the playlist down below and on this channel. But I want to go ahead and finish this up for you guys. Give me a few minutes and I'll be back with you in a second. I wanted to say thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I hope this helped you a little bit in any way, and I hope that you had fun and it inspired you to create some amazing and inspiring artwork. But also, I want to let you know, if you want to be a part of the I Am Ashley Patreon family, you can for $4 get content that I do not post anywhere, including YouTube, and I can't post anywhere, including on YouTube, IG, TikTok, and on any of my media handles, and access to special polls, access to special pricing for commissions and things like that. So that is all for $4. Down in the description box below, all my media handles are there, so definitely check them out. I love you guys so much. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are so awesome. Go and create something amazingly awesome today, in the words of Roberto Blake. Thank you so much. Love you guys. See you next time. Class is dismissed. Peace. Oh guys, and don't forget, for my Patreon and other media handles, down in the description box below. Thanks for watching. Bye!